noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
That is lovely. And he's managed to get free. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio. Is there any... And Messi! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this.
Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So,
and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Could be danger here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. That's very neat.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Shot, surely! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Seedorf, distributed tidily. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Deco. Nesta cuts out the pass. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pullet. Reims still without a single shot on target. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Deco. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Cruyff clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Seedorf. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Caught offside that time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Messi. And here's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great chance! And it's in! Rafael Varane. Tries to pass it through. Deco wants to run onto this. Messi. Vieira. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Great vision. Oh, well played. Silvestre gets it clear. Seedorf. Mbappe. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bonucci cuts it out. Hullet, who can single-handedly make a difference. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Couldn't squeeze it through. This looks promising. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So he's rising! They've scored!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off in the defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The Netherlands have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. France currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Stade de Reims really need to bring up their intensity.
He's having a shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's bust shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
The Netherlands are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.